Hello everyone, so as you can tell by the title, today I am playing New Makeup Nonsense, which is inspired by Teresa Is Dead and Emily Hanhan, and it is a collab with my great friends Kyla and Brooke. My last video was actually also a collab with them, and I love them both so much. We have similar taste in makeups, and they're just wonderful, cruelty-free consumers, and I would definitely recommend checking out their YouTube channel and all that. I will definitely link it down below. But today what we're going to be doing is we have a bingo card and a wheel with a ton of new makeup products, and when we land on a makeup product, I'm going to let you know if the product is on my wish list or if I'm anti-hauling it and that kind of thing, just talking through if I'm interested, and then finding a spot on my bingo card to mark it off. So I'll put the bingo card on the screen to kind of give you guys an idea. Kyla actually made this bingo card and Tara made the wheel this time, so thank you guys both so much, and thank you for including me in this. I'm hoping this goes well. It's my first new makeup nonsense. I did do a anti-haul and wish list video, but we'll see how this goes. So let's just get right into it. I'm wearing my Glossier hoodie again, and also my makeup probably looks really bad because it's been on for like 13 hours. It's 1 a.m. So let's just get started. Cats are just a thing now. Totally meant to say that cats are a thing on my channel now, so sorry, that made no sense. I'm going to spin the wheel and then let's see what we land on. The first item that I got is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise collection. As you can see, it is an eyeshadow palette that is Bahamas themed. It is Dream On lip glosses, which are $5. They look like they all have shimmers. Oh, there's a clear gloss. There is a primer, glow oil, and liquid glitter eyeshadow, body oil, lip and shine kit, face and body shimmers, brushes, sticker sheets, etc. So the eyeshadow palette is cool and it's out there for e.l.f., but it's generally like nothing I would buy. I feel like it's kind of all over the place. They have some neutrals. Like, I feel like if you took out certain shades it would look more wearable, but there's neutrals, there's blues, there's greens, and there's a purple. I feel like if you were creative you could create some looks out of it, but for me, I generally like an eyeshadow palette that is everyday wearable because that's all I really wear. I just need 1 or 2 colorful palettes, and to me this isn't a super colorful palette, but it's also not super neutral. So I'm sure the quality is fine and it's only 14 bucks, but it's just not something I would buy. The primer oil actually sounds pretty interesting. I want to know if it would be a dupe for the Glossier, what's it called? The Glossier, whatever it's called, the oil. I don't know what it's called, but I'm really interested in getting the Glossier one, and I wonder if that would be a dupe or if it's like a dry oil. I'm not sure. The liquid eyeshadows seem cool, but those 3 shades aren't necessarily ones I would pick up. And then the lip glosses I would actually consider getting because they are only 5 bucks. So for this on my bingo card, I'm gonna mark it as New Season, New Me because it's a seasonal release. And obviously it's like a beachy Bahama themed collection, so I think that would fit. I'm not giving you any room to see the picture. Okay, so let's spin the wheel again. Sorry you can hear that. So we have the Nabla Cosmetics Miami Lights Glitter Palette. It has 4 shades. There's a lot of glitter in those. I mean, it's a glitter palette, but the reflects are really colorful. They look pretty, like in the swatches. They look stunning. But I'm not gonna pick it up. I would rather just pick up a single shadow of glitter because this chunky type of glitter isn't my vibe. I more probably prefer like the glitters in the Rowan palette, but I really like that purple color. That's really pretty, and for like a more out there look, it's really cute, but I don't necessarily wear that. So where does this go? I feel like there is a space on the bingo card about glitter. I'm gonna go with Alien Slut, which is blinding metallic product, just because it's super glittery and shiny, so your eyes are blinding. I don't know, is that cheating? Sorry. Next up, sorry if this is boring, let me know what I can do to not be boring. Next is the KKW Beauty Classic 2 collection. I already know I'm not picking this up. So this is the collection Classic 2 by KKW Beauty. It's an eyeshadow palette and it looks like some glosses. Let me check. Yes, glosses. The eyeshadow palette does not call to me. It's cool tone, which I don't have a problem with, but the swatches look so bad. I don't know if that's just me, especially like Haze and Dash. They look really, I mean, I guess it's cool tone, but the swatches don't make me think that the quality is going to be super great or it's super intriguing. And also literally all of the swatches are on light skin tones, so I feel like that's not going to work for anyone with a dark skin tone, so definitely not picking up that palette. And the glosses look intriguing, like they're nothing special to me. They have a good shade range, but otherwise like they're just glosses. Oh, they also have lipsticks which match the glosses, which I guess is cool, but nothing. I'm not interested in this brand, and the product isn't anything that's super wow that I'm really interested in picking up. I'm gonna put it as I Don't Care, which is a boring new eye product. My cat is shaking the camera. Moving on. Next is the Patrick Ta The Major Headlines collection. The more I talk about this, the more I'm gonna want to buy it, so maybe I should just skip this. Okay, this is matte suede lipsticks, which the packaging looks like Tom Ford, but it's cruelty-free. Precision lip crayons that match the lipsticks, and then cream and powder blush duos. Lipsticks in the lip liners aren't like shades that I would pay $32 for a bullet lipstick for. Especially the bolder shades, I would rather get a liquid lipstick, but I feel like they would look phenomenal in deeper skin tones. The only one I would pick up is Oh She's Single. It's pretty, but it's not gonna be my perfect like nude lipstick, I know, so I wouldn't spend the money on it. But the cream and powder blushes look stunning on the models, and I love the packaging. So there's 4 shades. She's That Girl, She's So Different, She's LA, Do We Know Her? I could honestly pick up all the shades and use them all. Oh She's Different, I really want to pick up as like my dark berry color, but I think I'm gonna save that for Glossier Storm. So realistically, I think I would pick up She's So LA, not a color I would typically be drawn to, but I saw it on the model and oh my gosh, it is so pretty and I really want it. I'm just worried that the powder isn't something I'm gonna use because it just looks really brown. I'm gonna put this down as Oh So Creamy because it is a cream product, and technically everything in the line except for the powder blushes are cream. And next up, I feel like I'm being really boring. I'm so tired. It's 1 a.m. The Glossier Priming Moisturizer Balance. So this is a priming moisturizer from Glossier, but for oily skin tones. It's like a gel moisturizer. I feel like if you would have asked me a year ago, I would have been so on board to pick it up, but I am now realizing that no, my skin isn't oily. My skin is dry or normal, and since my skin is pretty normal but can get dry patches, I tend to just reach for a little bit of a thicker moisturizer, if that makes sense. I'm interested in trying the normal priming moisturizer from my AM moisturizer, and maybe depending on the reviews, if this is moisturizing enough, I would maybe use that as my morning moisturizer. But if I'm going to pick up one, I would rather pick up the normal one. But I'm super happy that they're coming out with that because they now have this one, which is for oily skin. They have the normal priming moisturizer for normal skin and the rich cream for dry skin. I'm going to put under Girl Move On, not because I think Glossier should move on, but because it is a re-release or a continuation, because it is a continuation of the priming moisturizer line. So we're going to go with that. Next we have the Urban Decay Lash Freak Mascara. Here it is, Lash Freak. This looks like a lot of things that I'm not going to say out loud. I'm not going to be picking it up. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with a pass. I'm gonna go with Who Asked because, okay, I'm so bad at this bingo, I feel like I'm cheating, but literally Who Asked for a mascara that looks like, yeah, so we're gonna go with that. The next thing is the Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet palette, which I feel like had such potential to be a beautiful purple palette. I guess I get this if you only want one palette in your collection, because you have your purples and you have your neutrals. But there is like no purple in this collection because there's literally 4 or 5 purple shades. One of them is like a pinky purple, and then 4 of them are purple, I guess. The rest of the 6 shades are nudes and like a teal blue. Like, I just feel like this had such potential to be a beautiful purple palette, because I feel like everyone likes purple. ColourPop did it really well with their lilac. They balanced it with pinks and purples. And this, I don't know. I guess Urban Decay always will have that aspect of wearability as far as being neutral. So I guess this is for the people who want neutral and purple. So like consumers who don't have a big makeup collection. But also if you're wearing purple, I feel like you have neutral palettes. I don't know, like this is a palette I feel like a mom would wear, that they want their brown shades but they want their purple shades. But like if a mom is wearing purple eyeshadows, they gotta have neutral. I don't know, I'm going in circles, but I just feel like this was a little bit of a disappointment. It could have been really cool, could have been a cool dupe for the Jeffree Star purple palette, but same with his. I feel like they were both purple disappointments. For this one, I'm just going to go with Palette Palooza just because it is an eyeshadow palette and I feel like that's pretty easy. Next up is the Kylie Cosmetics Kylie Jenner collection. Again, another collection I literally don't care about. Here's the collection. It has an eyeshadow palette, has some lip stuff, it has some cream blushes and like an eye jelly, and then a powder. The only thing, even if I did support them, I would buy is the cheek products. I just don't get, if you're going to make your brand about, not like about you, but you're the face of the brand, why are you coming out with things that you would never wear? Would you imagine Kendall Jenner or even Kylie Jenner wearing lime green eyeshadow? It does not fit the brand. And I like the rest of it, it's cool, but again, I don't support any of these brands. So I'm going to put this under the Influence is Real because it's an influencer brand. Next up, I'm losing my voice. The Kvd Shake Primer, not Kat Von D, the Kindness Vegan Beauty, I don't know, whatever it is. I guess this is good if you work with a lot of color, but personally I want something smaller, more sleek, just with a doe foot applicator. I don't know why they don't just change the name of the brand. Like, why are you trying to save it? Just take the funds and the ideas and put it under a new name, whatever. But anyways, as far as the product goes, I don't know why it's black. As for an eyeshadow primer, that's supposed to be like an everyday eyeshadow primer, I guess, if you're working with dark shadows. But just generally, I wouldn't buy it just because it's kind of odd to me and not, I guess it's more for colorful people. I don't know, I feel like it doesn't really fit anything. I might just put it under She's Problematic, which is a controversial release. Not because Kat Von D is associated with the brand, because she is problematic, but just because I feel like this brand is confusing, and if anything, they would fall under problematic. It's not really controversial, but it's also not really anything else. So, okay, Lawless Make Me Blush Talc-Free Velvet Blush. I was actually wondering if this brand was cruelty-free because I've heard some talk about them. I don't remember what product it was that I heard about, but there was something that made me interested in them, but I just assumed they weren't cruelty-free because, I don't know, I just did. I don't know, I feel like the colors are really interesting. I like the top left one, the like nude pink, almost cool tone pink. I love cool tone pink blushes. I like that one, and they're all generally pretty blushes, but they're not anything super unique. I appreciate that it's a clean beauty brand, but honestly, the packaging is kind of boring. I know that's really shallow, but if I'm gonna spend, what, $29 on a powder blush, this isn't the one I was gonna go to because I feel like I would want something that excites me a little bit more, and this isn't a product that excites me a whole lot, but I still appreciate this release. I think the colors are pretty, bring something new to the clean beauty world, but personally, if I'm gonna buy a powder blush, it's likely not gonna be this. So I'm gonna put this under So Fresh and So Clean because it is a clean beauty brand. The Melt Cosmetics She's in Parties palette. Did I see this palette? I feel like they just came out with a purple palette. Okay, now I'm confused. It is the purple palette. Okay. Again, this had such potential to be a beautiful purple palette, but these swatches don't look purple at all. There's like one shade that leans purple, but they just looks, I don't know, it just doesn't look like a purple palette. It's not, it's maybe more mauve-y or like maroony. I don't know. I think it's pretty and it's too deep for me. There are just too many shades that I know I wouldn't use. This doesn't scream plum. The swatches, they look okay. So I have no idea where I'm gonna put this on my bingo card. I feel like I can't put this on my bingo card. Yeah, I don't think I can put this on my bingo card, so that sucks. But anyways, moving on. Sorry if that's cheating, but it literally, I don't know where it would go. Huda Beauty Glow Coco Hydrating Mist. It's a milky spray infused with coconut oil, coconut milk, and coconut water. So just triple coconut in there. For $35, okay. Huda is all over the place. I used to think they were a super like glam makeup brand, and now they've been releasing like natural girl makeup. I just don't get it, but also no. I think I would break out if I used this because of all of the coconut oil, and I think it would not be good for anyone who leans oily whatsoever. I feel like if you have a whisper of oil on your skin, it's just going to emphasize that. So it's also really expensive. I just got the ColourPop spray, which smells like coconuts and is a fraction of the cost. So I don't know. I just don't know what Huda Beauty is doing. So I'm gonna go with XOXO Glowy Girl because this is Glow Coco. Just perfectly fits. Ooh, now this. The first one that I would genuinely purchase in the near future. Fenty Beauty Slip Shine lipsticks. Oh my gosh. These are like a shiny sheer lipstick, which sounds right up my alley. I don't really like lipsticks. I'm more of a glossy sheer person because I'm always talking, always drinking water, and I can't bother with anything. I want so many shades. So the reason why I haven't picked up any is because I'm still debating. I want some of the like nudie shades, like Make Out Break, Glazed, Retro Rose are all kind of the ones I'm deciding between. I'm only going to pick up one of the nudes because I feel like they're all kind of similar. But I also kind of want to try Tang Thang, which is the orangey color, and Sugar Kiss, which is bubblegum pink. I'm probably more likely to pick up the orange, but both look so pretty. These are $22, which is pretty reasonable for like a lipstick product. So if you have a favorite, if you've tried it, let me know. These look beautiful. I love Fenty so much. Literally everything they come out with, I suddenly want. And these remind me of the Revlon lipsticks. I think I tried those back in the day, but I wasn't a fan of the color. But these are cruelty free, and even though they're more expensive, sadly we can't purchase from Revlon. I'm gonna put it under I Woke Up Like This because I feel like it's not like a natural foundation or anything, but this is the type of product that I imagine like a girl who wears natural makeup and just doesn't look like she tries wear, just to give her lips a little bit of a tint. I don't know, I mean, you don't have to wear it like that, but that's just how I feel. The Morphe The Imagination collection. How many collections is Morphe gonna come out with? Can you tell that I'm not impressed by like any new makeup releases? This is the Maddie Ziegler collab, which doesn't make sense, but honestly, she deserves to be at the top of the pyramid, but whatever. The top of the eyeshadow palette and the bottom of the eyeshadow palette, I feel like could have been separated. They could have made a nude palette and a colorful palette. Again, not everyone wants more nudes in their collection. If you're buying those colors, I'm gonna guess you have nudes in your collection. Just putting it out there. And also, I don't like the cover of the palette. It's so weird. But those glosses intrigue me. Morphe is controversial, I know, but those lip glosses look like a Glossier dupe. They also have like cheek kits. Actually, I think the lip gloss and the pot comes together, so it looks like you get a gloss and like a blush, which is intriguing. Cream blushes from Morphe, not expected. These are definitely more Glossier vibes and not Coca-Cola Morphe vibes. I don't know. I'd be interested in trying those, but I'm not really sure if I want to put my money towards Morphe, and also I don't really need a Morphe gloss. I don't know, but they're interesting. I give props to Morphe for creating a interesting looking product and cute packaging as far as the glosses go, but probably not something I'm going to pick up. Okay, this whole release isn't lip glosses, but the thing that interests me is the lip glosses, so I'm going to put this under my lip glosses poppin'. The Kiko Milano Unexpected Paradise collection. This is actually a brand I've been seeing more of and I'm kind of interested in trying. If I can find the picture, that'd be wonderful. Kiko Milano Unexpected Paradise collection has bronzers, blushes, highlighters, loose powder, luminizer, magnificent eyeshadow, face powder, nail lacquer, powder foundation, protective face stick, transforming lip top coat, transforming loose lip top coat, what? Waterproof fluid foundation, SPF 30. Is that SPF foundation? What? Waterproof eye marker, waterproof lip liner, waterproof twist mascara. Okay, 17 new different things. That's a lot. Nothing interests me except the blushes and the bronzers, but also, is that a good shade range? I I could wear all of them. That's a terrible shade range. I think the packaging is cute. The imprint is cool. The top bronzers that are like marbly look like Hourglass, but literally there's two of the marbly ones which they look identical, and the matte bronzer I could wear. That needs to change. I don't know. Just because you have foundation range doesn't mean you are inclusive. This is going under the shade, which is terrible shade range. I think I just got bingo right across the diagonal. So that was fun. I feel like I was kind of all over the place, so hopefully next time a little bit better. I accidentally just spun the wheel. That was fun. I really enjoyed this, and I can't wait to see Tara and Kyla's video. The good thing about this is we all will get different products because it's likely we all won't need to talk about every product. And I promise these will get better as time goes on. This is my first bingo card, so hopefully next time it gets a little bit better. But I think this is a fun way to organize my thoughts. The rest of the wheel, none of it interests me except for the Natasha Denona bronze palette. That eyeshadow palette looks simply divine. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely go check out Kyla and Tara, and I'm going to go to bed because I'm exhausted. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.